Spider-Man 2099 bootleg is here, and I'm gonna compare it with the original Mafex today. I got this just from AliExpress. It is already in stock. Link is in the description. Order it right now. It says pre-order, but it's already in stock, so don't be confused. And I am amazed so far. It's really nice. Almost no difference with the original, just small stuff. But this is almost the City Toys quality. It's not from City Toys, but it's also a high quality bootleg company that doesn't have any name. So the package looks like this, as you can see on the picture before I open the package. And overall it's a bit damaged, but it's the exact same Mafex package. You don't see the Mafex text anywhere, but it's the exact same package. And yeah, we get all the same accessories. As you can see, this is the head that it comes with in the package. Very nice. Clean enough paint. No issues there. And also the half masked head we get, of course. Maybe the skin tone is a bit bright. So here's the original one on the right side and the bootleg on the left side. The skin tone is very close actually. So this one is also too bright, I think. But yeah, bootleg is good enough. There's just some paint missing on the lips here. You see there's some red on the original and this is missing here, which looks a bit cheap. But otherwise, it is very similar. It's just more shiny, of course. That's what you expect from all the bootleg figures, that the plastic is less matte and more shiny, unfortunately. But yeah, that's the only difference, that the big difference that you can see, as you can see. And of course, you're getting the web cape, and this is very soft plastic. I wonder if the original one was like that too. Yeah, the original is a bit harder plastic. So this is like more soft compared to the original. So this is the one that it came with. Of course, you also get the small web pieces that you goes under the arms. And yeah, we get all the interchangeable hands, the magnetic ones. I haven't tested how strong they are, but from this I can see it's strong. So every other hand that came with original, of course you get it. And the web effects and a stand. The stand looks different. Looks like a Revoltex stand. I hope it works fine. Never had this before. Anyways, let's come to the comparison. So when I look at it like this, I see, of course, this is more shiny, but which kind of fits with this costume? Because the 2099, this futuristic costume, if you played the game, you know that even was metallic, so kind of the shine fits with it. And one thing I even like with the bootleg better is the logo stands out more. It's more vibrant. And you see the red here is a bit not so standing out. You don't see it that much. And here you see it more clear. That's one thing I like. And the size, I thought it's the exact same size. That's what they told me, I guess. But it's a bit shorter, just a bit shorter. It's not like City Toy short, but a tiny bit shorter. As you can see, the feet are exact same place. And I put them side by side like this. You can see it's tiny bit shorter, and the head is also tiny bit smaller scale. So other than that, if you pause them, you're not gonna see that much difference, I think, between the two. And the joints feel good quality, maybe just a bit too tight. So when I move them, the arms are fine, shoulders are fine, but the legs here, I think you need to put some oil or some heat. When I try to move it, it makes a sound and it's tight. So I'm kind of afraid to break it. I don't think it's gonna break. It's not that crazy tight, but I still recommend you to put some oil there, right here. But otherwise, the plastic quality feels okay. I think it's like really same as City Toys. I don't see a difference there. And yeah, everything functions very well. Interchangeable in the hands and head. So yeah, this pack got stuck here. I gotta remove this off the camera. So yeah, I got that out. Sometimes even the original you have the same problem. Maybe you can drill it to fix it. But now I gotta put it in. So that can be frustrating. Okay, that's not that difficult. So this is the other head sculpt. You don't see that much difference. This just looks angrier. I don't know why Mafex did that. So yeah, keep in mind when you want to exchange the heads. That's the issue. Let's change the other head. So you need to remove the whole neck. Okay, so that was easy. So this is how it looks. Yeah, so the paint is fine. It's sharp. When we look at the original, you don't see much difference. The spider logo is sharp on both of them. And yeah, you see clearly when we go closer that the original is much more matte and this is much more shiny, almost metallic shiny. So it depends on your taste. Maybe you even like the bootleg better. I'm not sure. I think I just like both. I'm really not sure. Bootleg looks good. That is shiny, but looks also a bit cheap when you think about it. And yeah, matte always looks more high quality. Other than that, the arms, yeah, the red is not painted that well here on the shoulder. On the original is very nice. And the spikes are both not so hard plastic, so they're not gonna break. You see the joint a bit here on the arms. You don't see it on the original, of course. Same thing on the other side. And yeah, they connect, the web cape connects here with the joint here. So they articulate. They move fine. It makes a bit sound here on this one. It's also a bit tight. And I just realized on the back there is some, is this paint chipping or just red paint on it? As you can see, there's some red spots. I don't know if I can take that out or if I'm gonna make it worse when I scratch it. This can't be red plastic painted over, right? I think they painted the red here and it's all just blue plastic, so this must be some extra paint. I gotta clean that with something. But yeah, it's not the worst thing. So the back, you say you get the same shadowing. There's some black shadowing on the muscles, so the definition is more visible. And yeah, I don't see much of a difference other than those things that I mentioned. Everything seems to me very similar, so if you don't want to pay that much money, just get the bootleg, I would say. And yeah, you might even like it better because of the shine, as I said. And yeah, I mean, both of these figures pose very well. And there's this issue here when you want to exchange the web cape, you need to remove the whole back piece. Unfortunately, that's how they made it, because some back pieces only have one joint, as you can see. So you have just one piece of cape, and some has just two. So that's what Mafex did, and you can see there's a small gap here. And yeah, you can't get rid of that. But that's also on the original one. On the original, even more visible. As you can see the pegs here. So some people thought that's just the bootleg, but no, that's what Mafex did. So original is the same. That kind of bothers me when I pose them like looking up and like this. You're gonna see it on the shoulders. That's clearly visible. And yeah, that kind of bothers me. I wish the bootleg would fix Mafex's mistake, but yeah, maybe it's too much work. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna break it if I move the legs too much. I definitely need to use some oil there or heat it up or something. The head wasn't totally in. Now it looks better on the neck. That it sits better. And yeah, I really like this bootleg. So it's getting crazy with the bootlegs, really, that there's even different companies doing different stuff, and there's one Toby coming from the same company, same store. Link is in the description as well if you want to pre-order that one. I will put the official AliExpress unofficial company links in the description. Anyways, that's it for today. I can highly recommend this. See you in the next one.